Subscribe to ULO and never miss out on our weekend and racing festival tips, with more racing coverage on our website, at ulo.co.uk. With the weather decimating the national hunt schedule since last week, it's fingers crossed that both Foss Lass and Fairyhouse pass late inspections. Fairyhouse had a track partially frozen on Friday afternoon, but there's hope of a thaw with the weekend temperatures set to pick up, while Foss Lass's card is also in the balance. If Fairyhouse does go ahead, look out for both Blur Denver and Runcock in the later events on Saturday's card. Before then, Handstands can land the Towton. Ben Pauling and Ben Jones had a fine time of things over the Christmas meetings, and can continue the good run with Handstands. The Towton, transferred from its usual venue at Wetherby, due to the deep freeze that has decimated the national hunt schedule since last week, was won on its first running in 1996 by Mr. Mulligan, who of course went on to win the Gold Cup at the Cheltenham Festival the following year. Fresh from landing the Grade 2 Esher Novices Chase at Sandown Park, Handstands had the reopposing St. Davy 4 lengths behind, and with similar going here, no reason to expect a reversal of those placings. Dan Skelton is having a fine time this term, so Sherry Darm rates the main danger, but Handstands is hard to oppose. Our next best lines up in the Dragon Bet Handicap Hurdle, also at Foss Lass. Nigel Twiston Davies can take this with Roscahill, who is 2 from 2 here at Foss Lass. He does look awkward in running, with his hind legs splayed into a rounded action, but there's no doubting his tenacity, especially when regaining the lead after being headed 2 out last month. James Owen's One Big Bang has just scraped favouritism this week, but Roscahill clearly likes it here and can bring up the course hat-trick. If Fairyhouse does get the green light, we'll stick with the racing experience of Gordon Elliott's Qualimiter for the SBK Mares Maiden Hurdle, who wouldn't have to improve much from her 4th last time out in a novice hurdle at Naas to take this. However, she's got a couple of interesting rivals in Willie Mullins's Kimmy DeMay, and Gavin Cromwell's 6.5, as the former has a highly anticipated first start, on Irish soil for the powerful Closutton Yard, while 6.5 was third in the Irish Cesarewitch, so has to be noted. Qualimiter to put her hurdling form on show and serve it up to the 2 debutantes. Later on, Gavin Cromwell holds the key to the Grade 3 handicap chase with the hat-trick seeking Midnight It Is. He looks worth a try in Patton company, having won on his seasonal reappearance at Navan last month, and boasts course form here to boot. Top weight Hunter's Yarn can only come on for his first run of this campaign, but has to give the selection £20, which looks a big ask if the course thaws out to soft ground, so American Mike might prove to be the main danger, with Carl Miller's £5 claim a useful offset to his handicap mark. Midnight It Is to keep the good start going and land the hat-trick. The beginner's chase on Fairyhouse's card is sure to get plenty of attention, with Tullyhill lining up in the Cheveley Park Stud Silks. The choice of Paul Townend and sure to have a future over fences judged by his first try here last month. Obviously up against the smart prospect Madge Burrough, he was always going to be the stable second string, but went well with the winner for a long way and can only come on for that run. What's Up Darling looks one going the right way for Gordon Elliott, but wouldn't want the ground too deep. While Tullyhill's stablemate, Asian Master, will find conditions ideal and is preferred to another Closutton inmate, Mr. Giff, who has the newly recruited J.J. Slevin aboard, sporting the Isaac, Suede and Simon Munir double green silks. Tullyhill to get off the mark at the second time of asking.